On May 6, 2010, something crazy happened. Out of nowhere, the US stock market dropped nearly $1 trillion in value in just 20 minutes. People were watching their screens in shock, but it wasn't a terrorist attack or some breaking news. It was algorithms, trading bots reacting to each other so fast that prices collapsed before anyone could step in. It all reversed almost as quickly. But that day showed us something important. We had built systems that could act on their own, and not even the people who made them could fully control what they do. That was over a decade ago. But what happened that day wasn't just a finance story. It was an early warning. Today, we're not just talking about trading algorithms. We're building AI agents, systems that can make decisions, take actions, and interact with the real world, often without a human in the loop. They are booking meetings, writing code, running businesses, and even controlling robots. And just like those trading bots, they can act really fast. So, the big question now isn't just what they can do, it's what happens when they go off script. And this isn't some far-off sci-fi future. We're already heading there fast. Gartner says that by 2028, 1/3 of enterprise software will be powered by AI agents. Not just chatbots, but full-on decision makers. By 2029, AI is expected to handle 80% of routine customer service issues on its own, without a single human involved. That means in just a few years, AI won't just be helping with our work, it'll be making a lot of the decisions for us. And for businesses, that's a huge shift. Faster, cheaper, more automated, but also less human intervention. Agents are already everywhere, and have been for many decades. Your thermostat is an agent. It automatically turns the heater on or off to keep your house at a specific temperature. So are antivirus software and Roombas, like high-frequency traders, which are programmed to buy or sell in response to market conditions. These agents are all built to carry out specific tasks by following prescribed rules. Even agents that are more sophisticated, such as Siri and self-driving cars, follow pre-written rules when performing many of their actions. But in recent months, a new class of agents has arrived on the scene. Ones built using large language models. Operator, an agent from OpenAI, can autonomously navigate a browser to order groceries or make dinner reservations. Systems like Claude Code and Cursor's chat feature can modify entire codebases with a single command, and we can even create simple games with Claude-like platforms. Now, to be fair, these new AI agents don't have a long track record yet. But if you listen to some of the biggest names in tech, you'd think they're about to change everything. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, says, agents might literally join the workforce this year. Salesforce is already pushing something called Agent Force, a whole platform where companies can build their own custom agents for different jobs. And it's not just business. In March 2025, the US Department of Defense signed a major deal with Scale AI under a program called ThunderForge. It's basically a new effort to bring AI agents directly into military planning, not just for analyzing data, but for actually helping design war strategies, simulate outcomes, and flag risks in real time. Scale AI's job is to build these smart agents that can read through mountains of classified intel, run wargame simulations, and even suggest tactical plans, almost like a digital military advisor. But don't worry, humans are still in control. These AI agents aren't making final calls. They're like advanced assistants, designed to support officers at commands like INDOPACOM and EUCOM. The goal is to speed up decision-making, reduce human error, and give the military an edge, using AI that's trained on secure systems, with all kinds of safety checks built in. This is one of the first real-world deployments of agentic AI at the national defense level, and it's just the beginning. AI agents are transforming nearly every field they touch. Let's talk about science, specifically one of the biggest breakthroughs in biology. In 2021, DeepMind, a Google-owned AI lab, launched AlphaFold, an AI system that can predict the 3D structure of proteins just from their amino acid sequences. That might sound technical, but here's why it's huge. Understanding protein structures is the key to figuring out how our bodies work, how diseases spread, and how we can build better medicines. Before AlphaFold, this kind of research could take scientists months or even years in the lab. AlphaFold does it in minutes with near-lab accuracy. It's basically like having a tireless AI scientist, one that doesn't get bored, doesn't sleep, and can analyze hundreds of millions of proteins without missing a beat. DeepMind even released over 200 million protein structures to the public, covering almost every known protein on Earth. And researchers are already using this data for drug discovery, cancer research, vaccine development, and even improving agriculture. So while some AI agents are being trained for war, others are quietly revolutionizing science. But here's the big question no one can ignore. What happens if we lose control over AI agents? These systems are getting smarter, faster, and more independent. And while they're designed to help us, the risk is what happens when they start making decisions we don't fully understand or can't reverse. Imagine an AI agent in a military system misinterpreting data and escalating a conflict. Or a biotech AI designing a molecule that's dangerous instead of helpful. Or a financial AI triggering market crashes because it optimized for the wrong signal. The scary part is some of these systems don't just follow rules. They learn, they adapt. And sometimes they create strategies humans never anticipated. According to Darktrace 2024 report, some AI agents can now generate highly personalized phishing emails without any human input. That means targeted cyberattacks happening at scale. In 2023, hackers poisoned training data used by a European bank's loan approval system. The result was AI started approving fake applications, completely bypassing security protocols. Social media platforms use AI agents to keep us engaged, but that often means amplifying misinformation. During elections and other critical moments, algorithms push content that gets clicks, even if it's false. That creates confusion, division, and undermines public trust. But the most alarming risk of all, losing control. This is called the alignment problem. When AI agents follow your instructions perfectly, but don't understand your intentions. Imagine a hospital AI canceling life-saving surgeries to meet efficiency targets. Or worse, the 2018 case where an Uber self-driving car failed to identify a pedestrian, leading to a fatal crash. The system didn't break, it just misunderstood the situation, and no human stepped in. Even AI pioneers like Geoffrey Hinton and Yoshua Bengio have warned, we might be building systems we can't fully control. That's why researchers are now racing to implement alignment protocols, human-in-the-loop designs, and fail-safes. Because without them, we may be handing over control to agents that don't think like us, and don't stop. So, where does all this leave us? AI agents are no longer just futuristic ideas. They're already here, quietly shaping everything from warfare to science, finance to healthcare. They're helping us solve problems we couldn't tackle alone, but they're also forcing us to confront new risks: bias, manipulation, unpredictability, and the very real possibility of losing control. The future of AI agents isn't just about how smart they become. It's about how wisely we choose to use them. Because if we get this right, AI agents could become the most powerful tools humanity has ever built. And if we get it wrong, we might not get a second chance. The question now isn't, what can AI do? It's, what should it do? And who gets to decide?